Good afternoon, I'm Simon Caulfield from Place Kangaroo Point, and today I'm bringing you to a remarkable penthouse. It's in the Watermark building, it's also in the North Tower. It is Penthouse Residence 701. And there's a three-letter word that comes to mind when you take a step into this door. Wow, what a view. There is no better aspect, I believe, in the Brisbane CBD for residential apartment living than this. And as you walk outside, you're hit with this unbelievable aspect, over 270 degrees of uninterrupted views. Now, you will never get another residential development like this that is positioned so close to the river. And not only that, we see the Botanical Gardens, the future $3.6 billion Queen's Wharf development. We've got the entire CBD, and best yet, we've also got the Story Bridge. Now, there's just on 200 square metres of outdoor living space. So when you put that into perspective with a 40-metre frontage, this is like owning a home on nearly 1,600 square metres of land. And this beautiful open space behind us here would be perfect for a garden, outdoor entertaining areas. I mean, we've had parties, we've had get-togethers, we've had even a wedding in this building where we've had over 100 guests. So this is the ultimate downsizer. For many of you, it's an upgrade, and those views, they don't come at a pretty penny. So I'd love for you to take a beautiful look back, just let that view sink in for a moment. And as you really take in all of those amazing views around us, I think you'd agree that you've never seen a property that has what Pixley Street has to offer. Now, this penthouse, it is special. You've got 2 stories. Not only that, the current owner went through the arduous task of replacing 200 square metres of outdoor tiles. So not only are you buying a building that's underpinned by a fantastic architect in Noel Robinson, it was built just on 30 years ago, and they always say that the oldest buildings, they never build them the same as they do these days. But you've also got this, again, quality around what you're actually investing in. And the balconies, the internals, there was a number of changes and upgrades that the current residents undertook to really make this home what it is today. And I know that it is an apartment, but I really see it as a home. You're never going to find anything else like this in Brisbane with this sheer space, size, location and amenity. And we haven't even got inside yet. So come on inside, and I want to show you some of those fabulous upgrades that we've undertaken. If you've got a large family, or you just want your separation, particularly through this isolation period, what better place to live than the penthouse at Pixley Street? The kitchen, the entertainment areas, you lose track when you try and fit everything in on the floor plan. We've got 2 dining rooms, we've got 2 living rooms, we've got 2 sitting rooms. We've got a kitchen with a beautiful island bench, and it's been beautifully maintained. There is a laundry/butler's pantry that sits behind us. On this level as well, and it's a huge convenience factor, one of the 5 bedrooms, which it is also en-suited, is on the entry level. So if you've got an aging parent, or you've got someone that isn't in a position from a mobility perspective, they've got that ability for a 1-floor living arrangement. But upstairs, the bedrooms are completely separate, perfect for entertaining, and again, very much like you're living in a home. So we're going to take a walk on upstairs. I can't wait to show you the second level. There's so much real estate here on offer, it sort of feels hard to get it all in, but let's go on upstairs and take a look. And while we're making our way to the second level, I just want you to get a real feel of that gorgeous 6 metre high void. And for those art lovers out there, what a perfect opportunity for you as well. If you're struggling with that traditional ceiling height in an apartment, we've got this amazing space to create. Again, you know, the double height void, the full floor to ceiling glass, it's just unseen in any residential development that we sell today. And we're going to start at the northern wing of the residence, which is where the master suite is located. Now, the principle of this Pixley Street penthouse is size. And as you walk through to this enormous master suite, you are greeted with some of those amazing views of the Brisbane city, the river, the Story Bridge, and again, the botanical gardens. Now, for those that want to increase the capacity of this particular property, or you even feel like you need a little bit of extra wardrobe space, well, we do have a his and hers wardrobe on offer, but this would make a perfect bespoke wardrobe. It could be a separate TV room for mum and dad. Again, you're afforded with your own Juliet balcony, and then the ensuite, which is positioned just to the north of you, has got its own spa bath, shower, toilets concealed, and double vanity for his and hers. Now, of the 5 bedrooms, as we said, 4 of them are positioned on the upper level. Aside from the master suite, we have 3 further bedrooms. And another thing I'd love to point out here is this is one of those unique residences because of its 40-metre frontage where every room gets a view. So as you go to your right, bedroom 2, with a view. Each bedroom is also ducted aircon, heating and cooling. You've got amazing ventilation, but in this particular residence as well. Now the second and third bedrooms, they do share the main bathroom, which has also got its own separate toilet. Again, on your right, the third bedroom. An increasing trend that we're finding in this inner city apartment market is families. Now, 10 years ago, less than 20% of the high-end luxury apartment market was made up of purchasers under the age of 40. That trend has changed quite significantly. If you look at some of the neighbouring buildings like 2 Scott Street, another 14 one per floor residential apartments at a similar price point, over 60% of those residences are not only owned by couples or families under the age of 50, but they have at least one child residing at home. So if you're in that tug of war of do I downsize into a home, from a home into an apartment, this penthouse can encompass everything you've got and more. And let's face it, they always say real estate's about location, 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 and you get that in spades at Pixley Street. The 4th bedroom is truly like a second master. I'd even argue that it's bigger than some of the master bedrooms that we traditionally have. Now, I've shown you everything that you get on your own 2 levels. There's 700 square metres of real estate here. We know that the views are amazing. You've seen them from every room in the house. But you also get an amazing level of amenity downstairs as well. And we're going to go and show you the pool, the sauna, and a 4-car lock-up garage. In true penthouse fashion, you benefit from a 4-car lock-up accommodation. Now, you're in a secure basement We are also significantly elevated above the ground, but you come in and the owners have done something quite unique. Because of their current circumstances, they've only got the need for 2 cars, so they've elected to actually split the car space up with additional storage behind. But for those of you that have 4 Range Rovers, Land Cruisers, roof racks, whatever it may be, the actual depth of the garage space is just over 12 metres long. At 6.8 metres wide, you're not going to find a larger garage space in the vicinity of the Brisbane CBD. And as we head around here, you've also got convenience with the amenities of the Watermark complex just behind us. Now, what they have done with the building, due to the age of it, they decided to upgrade the lobbies and the pool and sauna amenity. So as we head around here, I'm going to take you down in the lift to the recreational space. And as we make our way to the recreational level, you're greeted with this beautiful sense of arrival. We've got the pool and spa, again, recently tiled. And the sauna's tucked in behind, but what an amazing space to come down and entertain on a Sunday afternoon. And again, it's such a family-friendly environment. The other thing I love about the Watermark residence is, due to the time on when it was constructed, it was one of the few buildings that actually retains direct access to the Riverwalk. Now, we've got to think about Kangaroo Point and the evolution it's going through. There's a Woolworths Metro on its way. We've had Adrian Schrinner, the Lord Mayor of Brisbane City Council, confirm that we are going to have the Kangaroo Point footbridge that will actually start construction this year. Now that's going to point just over to Scott Street and straight through there to the Stanford Plaza that you can see in the distance. So having the ability to have direct access straight down to the footpath, and those of you that are fitness freaks, like myself, love to go for a run in the morning. What a beautiful place. As you can see, the children, the families enjoying a beautiful afternoon. It's just such an amazing, special environment to be a part of. So thank you for taking the time to watch our virtual tour for the penthouse at Pixley Street 701, and I can't wait to see you for a private inspection soon.